what's up everybody? Too Tall Toby here, and today I'm excited to announce that for the first time ever, we're hosting a Too Tall Toby Autodesk Fusion exclusive CAD speed modeling tournament. That's right, you heard me correct. If you want to enter and participate in this tournament, you must be using Autodesk Fusion. All of our participants are going to be using Autodesk Fusion this time around. And so this tournament is going to be taking place next month in April. It's going to be April 10th through May 1st. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you what you need to do if you want to qualify. We're going to look for the top 8 runners, the top 8 speed runners, speed modelers, and those 8 Fusion users are going to be entered into this tournament. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to qualify. Now, the first thing you want to do is just take a look at the tournament dates: April 10th, April 17th, April 24th, and May 1st. We're going to live stream every Friday at 1 p.m. East Coast. So if you are not available during those times, then there's no need for you to try to qualify for the tournament, but we will catch you in a future tournament. Don't worry, we're going to have plenty of tournaments in the future. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to tootalltoby.com and sign up for a free account. Once you sign up for a free account, you can go to tootalltoby.com/tournaments, or up here at the top of the page, you can fly out this menu and you can say tournaments page. This takes you to the overall tournaments landing page. There's an FAQ here. There's a link to some highlights from some previous tournaments. So if you want to kind of start to get a feel for what type of modeling you're going to be challenged with, you can take a look at those highlights. And then as we scroll down here, we see the number one question: I want to participate in the next tournament. How do I join? And so it says our next tournament will take place in April, the Autodesk Fusion Global CAD Speed Modeling Tournament. Register, qualify here. Now, what do you need to do to qualify? You need to get onto this speed modeling leaderboard, this tournament qualifier leaderboard. And the way you do that is you speed model 3 parts in Fusion, and you do it using our tournament clock leaderboard submission tool. So what does that process look like? Well, once you get to this page, you can say, click here for Fusion tournament drawings, and you can see these are the 3 drawings. And what happens is whenever you click on one of these, it opens in a new window. So what I typically do is I take all 3 of those drawings and I just put them in their own browser window here. So you can see here, I've got drawing 1, drawing 2, drawing 3, all on 3 different tabs. You'll notice that on each of these drawings, there is a correct answer for what the mass is. So the drawing says, what is the mass of this part? And then down here, it says the mass is 594.4. Well, what you should do is you should launch Fusion and practice modeling all 3 of these. You can practice them one at a time, and then more importantly, practice modeling them one after the other after the other. Each time you go to finish one of the models, and also at the beginning, you have to click on this button here, New Design, and you have to start by clicking on this button here. This is a rule for the leaderboard qualifier. You have to start by clicking Create New. So each of the videos I'm going to watch and make sure you do that. And if you don't do that, I'll leave you a comment down below in your YouTube video. More on that in a second. And then I will explain that your submission is not qualified. You have to click Create New on the first model, on the second model, and on the third model to get started. That way everybody's on the same page. So what you do is you model these 1, 2, 3 models over and over again until you feel pretty confident with your speed modeling skills. And then you click this button here that says Compete. And when you click this button here that says Compete, this brings up a clock. So what you're going to do is you're going to record yourself modeling these 3 parts. So I'm going to take this clock. Here's a little pro move. If you hold Control, you can zoom a web page out. So I'm using my mouse wheel here. So you hold Control and you can kind of zoom the web page out. And then what you do is you move this clock over so that you can see the clock very clearly in your recording. So I've got Fusion up here on the left. I've got the clock over here on the right. I've got some kind of screen recording software like OBS or Camtasia or something that I can use to record myself. Okay, this is all very important. The clock has to be visible. Fusion is visible. You're ready to go. So probably what your screen will look like when you begin is it'll look something like this. And then you'll press record on your recording software, start the clock, and then you'll say Create New. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up this time-lapse video of me modeling all 3 of these. I did it in about 13 minutes using Fusion, so that's kind of a number you can shoot for. 13 minutes, all 3 models. And what you can see here is that each time I finish one of the models, before I click the button for finish with model 1, I clearly show the mass of the model. Now you don't have to zoom in and underline it, but just make sure that it's on screen. Maybe highlight it a little bit so it's a little easier for me to read, because when I'm validating these runs, that's what I'm going to be looking for. So you finish the first model, you show the mass clearly, and then you click the button for finish with model 1. And now you go on and do the same thing with model 2. Remember, it all has to be one continuous video, no time lapse, no edits. Okay, it all has to be one continuous video. So you get done with the second model, you say click to finish model 2. You get done with the third model, you say click to finish model 3. And when you do that, when you get to that third model and you say click to finish model 3, you're going to get this purple box. The purple box means that you finished your run. Okay, it doesn't mean you did it correctly necessarily, because that's going to depend on what shows up in the video when I review the video, but you have finished your run. Now at this point, if you're happy with your run, you can click I have read, understand, and agree to the leaderboard rules and the tournament rules, and then you can click submit. If you're not happy with your run, if you made a mistake, or if you think you can do it faster, just click close. Okay, you don't need to submit, you know, over and over and over again. Sometimes I'll get like 10 submissions from one person in the same day. I don't need that. It doesn't help us. Okay, what's helpful is that if you just submit your best run. Now you are allowed to submit more than once. So if you do your best run today and then tomorrow you practice some more and you think like, oh, I could actually go a little faster, that's totally cool. Submit another one tomorrow. Just don't submit like 5 tomorrow. Just pick one, pick a good one, okay, and submit that one. So once you click submit, what happens is you get a message here on the screen, at the top of the screen, and it says your run, your time has been added to the leaderboard. So the time was automatically added down here, but it's not yet verified. And then here it says, please submit your video link to the leaderboards tab of your profile. Now, what does that mean? What that means is that after you're done recording your video, I need to see your video. So you're going to upload your video to YouTube. If you don't have an account on YouTube, create one. If you do have an account on YouTube, just go onto YouTube and upload it. It could be unlisted. It doesn't have to be public. Or if you want to, you can post it as public if you want to like flex a little bit and show your followers how fast you are at speed modeling. So it can be unlisted or public, but list it on YouTube. And then here it says, please submit your video link in the leaderboards tab of your profile. So if you go in here in the upper right to your name and fly out that menu and you say edit profile, what you'll see in your profile is there's an area over here on the right for tournament entries. So if I click into that area for tournament entries and I scroll down a bit, I'm going to see here that there's a 2026 Fusion tournament section. And then here is the date of my submission. And so what I can do is I can grab that YouTube link and just drop it in here. And once you do that and you say submit video link, I'll get an email as the admin. I'll go in and I'll take a look at your run. And if everything looks good, I'll approve your run. And then your name will show up here on the leaderboard for this tournament. And we're going to invite the top 8 times on this leaderboard to participate in this tournament. Now, the tournament begins on April 10th. The qualifiers end on March 31st at midnight East Coast. So once the qualifiers end the next day, April 1st, we will begin emailing people and asking them if they are available to participate and asking them to confirm that they're going to participate. So it may be that some of the people who are in the top 8 are unable to participate. They might drop out. So then we'll go to the 9th place, the 10th place, the 11th place. We'll continue going down the list. So even if you're not in the top 8, don't worry, you still might make it into the tournament. So good luck to everybody. I really look forward to seeing these Fusion speed runs from all the amazing members of the Fusion community. Good luck doing these speed runs, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing our very first ever Autodesk Fusion exclusive CAD speed modeling tournament. See you, everybody.